Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to today's March Madness sprints. It is Wednesday, and I am ready to get some words in. So, how are you doing? How have you been going on the stuff you've been working on, whether you've been at Chelsea sprints or Ash's sprints? Let me know what it is you're working on today and what you want to accomplish in these sprints. As for me, I am basically starting this novel over. Weird, I know, but I kind of pivoted a little bit with what I was writing and I decided to just start over. And I'm really excited about the direction that this is going in. So I worked on my outline yesterday in both Chelsea and Ash's sprints. And if you have not tuned into their channels, you can catch them at the links in the description below, but they are also taking part in this March Madness sprinting with me. And so you can catch Chelsea from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. EST and Ash from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. EST. So we have some comments here. Good day. Hey, Ash. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, La. See, Ash says she's still using the day sprints for painting, working on face details now. I love it. And Leia, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Hey there. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you're working on. I will probably get us started around 11:05. I just wanted to have a couple minutes, well, around 5 past the hour. I keep forgetting that a lot of people are on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. So at 5 past the hour, I will get us started with our first sprint. So letting people coming in and then let me know what you're working on. Hey Mo, hey, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon to people on the East Coast. Good morning to those still on the West Coast. And yeah, like I said, let me know what you're working on. My book is a horror novel inspired by Dante's Inferno and the Wiz, and the new direction that I'm taking is very much heavy on the Wiz influence. I initially was setting this in 1906 and I've kind of moved it to the 70s. Let's see here. I am working on my historical fantasy novel. We love it. Trying to finish up the first draft of book 1 of her sci-fi trilogy. And then just bought Buster's super emotional scene and now I'm trying to recover. I keep working. So yeah, I am glad you were able to make it through that emotional scene. I know you've been working on this the last couple of days. I'm glad that you were able to get through it, but absolutely take some time to recover. Maybe working on something else like a short story or something could help. And your book is sci-fi fantasy romance. I love that. I always love hearing about what people's books are and what genre they're working in. It's so interesting how many different genres we get when we all come together to sprint. So today we're going to be doing 30-minute sprints, and then I will come back in, let y'all know, hey, it's time to chill. I'll be playing some music. I went with a lo-fi last time. This time the theme is night driving, so it should be a little bit more brooding and synthy. And we'll take a 10-minute break, regroup, talk about what we've worked on, and then get back to our another sprint. So as for me, I don't necessarily have a word count goal, but my goal is just to start, because as I mentioned, I'm starting over. And speaking of starting, I'm about to put 30 minutes on the clock for us. So return at 35 past the hour, and I will cue the music. Happy sprinting, everybody. Okay, everybody, that first sprint is over. I'm going to put 10 minutes on the timer for us to take a break and relax. So tell me how y'all did. As for me, I got 627 words that sprint, which is fabulous, especially since I am starting this book over again and was a little nervous as to whether the words were going to come to me or not. But I feel like I definitely did a good thing by starting it over because the I on Monday my sprints were about 300 and I have a feeling that this 600 500 word momentum will continue. Fingers crossed. So let me know how y'all did. Also, as I mentioned, I have updated the setting for this book. So it is 1977, I think, is the year that I settled on. Hey, everyone. Hello. Thanks for joining. Let's see, I took a much needed break, got set up. See, we love this. I know you were sprinting on your own channel, Chelsea, so always good to take a break. Speaking of breaks, now is also a good time if you need to get some water, get up and stretch, get a snack, go to the bathroom, any of that kind of stuff. Since we are going to be sprinting until 5 EST, Eastern Standard Time, it's a good time to make sure that we're all staying hydrated and taking care of yourself. So Ash says, got lots of details added. I love that. Yeah. I think so. One of my favorite things about doing these sprints is just being able to be productive with whatever it is you're working on. As I mentioned yesterday, I was working on my book Bible and my outline. And I've used these sprints also to just plan my week, to plan social for myself. So I really love having this structured time to just focus and get stuff done. Somehow I think I need to run my entire life this way. But when I tell you I don't sprint independent of this stuff, I don't know. I need to do it more often. See, not many words, but lots of thinking about where I want the next couple of scenes to go during the end stages of scenes. See, I love this. I think that's also good is using this time to really brainstorm what it is you're wanting to work on. I feel like that counts as writing as well, so you're doing it. See, I fought with my characters and the details, but 107 words. Yeah, sometimes that happens when you are fighting with characters, trying to figure out where it is that you end up going. I definitely have been there. 346 words. We love to see it. Yeah, I feel like we're all doing pretty well. What are you sipping on right now? Is it water? Is it coffee? Is it tea? I still have coffee in my BU cup. This is the biggest coffee cup I own. It's almost the exact size of my head, so that lets you know how much coffee I have in this thing. But I'm still drinking coffee, also have water. Hopefully, y'all are staying hydrated as well. And also, what do y'all think about the music today? This is new music. I went with a different vibe in StreamYard that let you choose themes. This time I went with the night writing, like I said. It's different from what we listened to on Monday. I like it. I dig it for sure. Water right now. Hey, JC, thanks for tuning in. Got water. I need about 2K words on the dot to get my coffee reward today. We love this. Oh, not Siri.
No problem.
Up on my phone. Not Siri, just randomly popping up on my computer. Okay, Siri. Loving the playlist. Great. Yeah, StreamYard's not bad with their playlist. I think it's pretty good. So I am going to put us down in another. We have 5 minutes left on our break, and then we'll return to our sprints. So knows right. Yes. I'm over here just randomly talking, and then she's like, "No problem." Water for me, great. Staying hydrated for sure. Um, so do y'all have a particular goal for this next sprint? Be it a word count goal or just anything that you'd like to accomplish? For me, I would like to get over 600 words again with this next sprint. I think if I can continue to do that, it'll definitely put me on track. Given the fact that still have a month to finish this book, even though I've started it over, my daily word count goal now is 3,000 words. So getting 600 with this next sprint will definitely put me on that right path to accomplish that. So we have coffee, need to get some water. Oh yeah, definitely some fresh water would be good. Before we start the sprints up, settled in with some water and a latte, ready to hit them. We're aiming for 1,500 words at minimum. You absolutely can do that. That's a great goal. Water for the day, haven't yet? Yes. Get your water, stretch, get ready for this next sprint. Want to finish chapter 25. How close are you to finishing this chapter? I think that's also a great goal to, whether you go with word count or finishing a certain scene or section, I think that that is really wonderful. Um, for me, like I said, I really want to hit 3,000 words because I want to finish this by April 15th. I definitely feel like the story is flowing a lot more than it had been. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to get 3,000 words today and hopefully every day thereafter. Probably around 500 or 600 words or more. Okay. Yeah, yes, girl. You absolutely yes, you can do it. You can do it. I like I said, that's what these sprints are for. I also love being able to see books. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is my dedicated like I love to record here just to help my work in the background, and then I've got some little gothy vibes. This is Edgar Allan Poe quote. I kind of switched this out for another print I have, but thank you. Hopefully, I will be adding another book to this by the end of the year. I'll have to get a whole nother shelf, I think, eventually. Um, let's see, just 2.5 minutes, everybody. So stand up, stretch, get some water. Okay, wonderful. See you when you come back, Ash. Also, yes, thank you. Okay, good. Good music selection. Perfect. Um, yeah, 2 minutes left. Pretty excited about this sprint. My character is about to go to a disco and dance. She's rounding up her friends, and that's what they do Saturday nights. They go to a disco and dance. So she's getting her swag, her drip, if you will, and getting ready to go. Yeah, down the details of the scene, moving along and finish the chapter. Yes, great goals. And I feel like we're all going to be able to make this happen with this next couple of sprints. So again, it'll be 30 minutes on the clock, and then we'll take a 10-minute break after that. We will be starting at 45, so in just a few, like a minute and a half, and then we'll come back at 15 past the hour. So it would be 12:15 for me, 3:15 for people on the East Coast, and we'll regroup then. So I am very happy to be doing these sprints. If you're just tuning into my channel for the first time, welcome. I'm Amanda the author. If you found me from Ash's Sprints or Chelsea's Sprints, again, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. If you're stumbling onto my channel and you don't know what we're doing, we are doing March Madness Sprints, where we are basically this week and next week sprinting pretty much every day, Monday through Friday, so everybody can get productive and finish their goals. Chelsea is sprinting from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on her channel. I'm sprinting from 2 to 5 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my channel. And Ash is sprinting from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., I believe, Tuesdays and Thursdays on her channel. So these are great opportunities to, like I said, work on your writing or any basic life stuff that you need to work on. I know at some point I'm going to have to be working on my newsletter. during one of the other sprints, so we will all make it happen. It is 11:45 now, so I'm going to set our timer and let's go into this next sprint. Happy sprinting, and remember, back at the 15 mark. Well, I'll say 16 mark because I'm over here running my mouth. Happy sprinting, y'all. Okay, everybody, that was the end of our second sprint. So I would love to hear how y'all did. Let me do some math to see what I got. I feel like, no, this is. Y'all ever forget to leave a placeholder for yourself and then have to scramble to remember when you stopped? Okay, so that one was not as productive as the first one, 396, but we are still going. I total have over 1,000 words so far for these sprints, which is still really great. That's only 2,000 words left to do for today. Let's see here. I ended up doing a bit of plotting, 335 words. That is wonderful. Let's see, we have trying to figure out, force myself to put another 1K words down, but I just really want to read this book. I picked up. I mean, you can use these sprints for reading as well. They are for anything really that you want to do that you need just a rigid time to help you get productive or relax. There's no pressure to write during this session. As I mentioned, I've used these sessions before to work on my outline, to work on other aspects of my authoring stuff. So planning my week, planning social. So really it's just a chance for us to hang out and be productive together. So see, I used to, now what I do is highlight the first word that I start on each sprint so I know where my, that's a great, I'm going to try this next time. That is a great idea because this is something that always trips me up is trying to figure out where I need to start my new word count. Wrote a few lines, I came in late, no worries. 2:15, trying to get in the flow of the scene, so I stopped in the middle. Yes, that is definitely something I can relate to, getting into the flow of it when you try to end a scene in the middle. Let's see. I think I'm dead. I got nothing done. Just chilled and vibe. Thought about sending an email and didn't. You know what, Chelsea? You have been working extremely hard. If y'all haven't been following Chelsea's journey, she's working to finish her book by next week. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, she wrote about 5,000 words, over 5,000 words. So let's give it up for Chelsea. And you have been working so hard. So if you just need a moment to vibe, then just vibe. Closer to 80K for my new script. I don't feel like doing. I feel you. A break for Chelsea. Yes, I feel you on the math thing. That's why I'm a writer, not a mathlete. I was about to say a mather, and then I realized that's not an actual word, so that's why I'm not a mathlete. I am a writer. So my question for this session is, tell me about one of your characters. It could just be, this is somebody who you enjoy writing, you don't enjoy writing, your villain, just something random about one of your characters. Thanks, love. And we're writers, we make up exactly. Round 2. You can do it. We all have to start from somewhere. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, I'm starting this book from scratch. This first 1,000 words are the first 1,000 words of this manuscript. So we're all starting from somewhere. I will tell you a little bit about my main character, Saphira. She's a fashion designer. She loves dancing at a disco. And her style icon is Donna Summer. So that kind of gives you a little sneak peek as to what her vibe is. Let's see, had to grab something to eat. Yes, let's all eat and stay hydrated. I frequently make the mistake of forgetting to have water and snacks during these things, but thankfully I ate beforehand. You scrapped it. Yeah, so I had 11,000, y'all, and I scrapped it because the story just was not giving the angle. I just wasn't feeling it. I might take little bits and pieces from it, but it's all gonna have to be retooled, so I'm basically just starting over, so that's why my word count is 3,000 words a day to be able to finish by April 15th, because today's the 15th, so when I say wish me luck, I mean all the luck you can muster, because I'm excited, but this is a lot. This is my first ever manuscript. Oh, nice! I decided to play with some tropes, become familiar with them, so I can. So, congratulations on joining the writer crew. It's your first manuscript. I totally remember what it was like when I first started writing, and I wish you nothing but luck. I wish everybody luck. It's definitely a fun process. It does get easier in some ways as the more you write, but also in other ways, it just new complications, I will say. This is my 4th standalone book. Good luck to you, seriously. Hope you make it through. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. So you have such a hard time knowing how to talk about my character's first manuscript too. Yes. I definitely can see how that is talking about your characters. I generally think that's why it's good to also have writer friends, because they can help you talk through your characters in a way that they will understand versus somebody who's not a writer. I generally try to anchor some aspect of my character to something I feel like people know, which is why I said think kind of looking like Donna Summer. But hopefully that is helpful. If it's anything like Transcendence, it'll be what. Thank you. Let's see. I love writing for Troy. Most of all my readers just like him. He's a narcissist with devil. I would like to know more. I would like to see it. My main character is a princess that falls in love with her best friend. They get caught, and the rest of the story is about the princess getting revenge. Yes! I too am writing a revenge story, so we're in good company. Sending you all the endurance and inspiration for completing this manuscript. Thank you so much, Cameo. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. Good luck let's all send each other some luck and some love right now. I'm really glad to be doing these sprints. I'm also really glad that it is sunny today in California. It was raining like nobody's business yesterday for no reason. I'm like, it's about to be spring. Why is it still raining? But I'm so glad that it's sunny, so I can actually get out of my house today and take a walk after this. I love a good queer revenge story. Mine is too. Yes, queer revenge story. Yes, revenge story. Love those. Yes, luck to everyone, and love to everyone here. Thanks so much for being so welcoming. Of course, thanks for joining us. I'm going to get us started at 25 after so that we can make the most of our sprinting time. If you haven't gotten your water or something to drink, a snack, stand up and stretch. Don't forget to stretch the fingers also when you're about to write, so we can make the most of this next sprint, whether you're writing, reading, planning, plotting, or just vibing. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this next 30 minutes will treat you right. My character is a celestial that enjoys learning about space in a world where the stars aren't visible. I love this. I love learning about everybody's works. This is one of my favorite things about doing these sprints. Sending all positive vibes to everyone at completion of the manuscript. You got this? Thank you. My character is the embodiment of chaos. Yes, I would like to learn more about this embodiment of chaos character. So when we come back from the sprint, please let me know more. Gotta head out, but you got this, everyone. Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, everybody, I'm about to get us started on this next sprint. So 30 minutes on the clock. That means coming back at 55 past the hour. And happy sprinting. I'm about to turn the music back on. Hey, everybody. That was the end of that sprint. So let me know how you did. I got 526 words that time. So my total today is 1553. So I am just over halfway toward my daily goal. I think I might even surpass my daily goal today, which is a really great feeling. So let me know how you did. We have 2 more sprints left today. These always go by so fast. I love them, but they go by so fast. Yeah, and let me know how you have done thus far. Woot woot. Thank you so much. It feels great considering that I was struggling a little bit on Monday. It definitely gives me motivation and lets me know that this route that I'm going with this book is the right one to take. Thank you. Nice. Good job on completing your daily goal. If you're not writing, let me know what else you're working on and how that has been going during these sprints. And as just a reminder to hydrate, stand up and stretch, get a snack, look away from your computer, which is also something we all should be doing regularly, is like, was it 20 seconds, 25 seconds, kind of looking away and looking back. Got some lunch for most of that sprint and then managed to get 277 words. That is great. Few hundred, but I did a lot of brainstorming. Hey, brainstorming absolutely still counts toward your overall writing, I would say. I do love a good brainstorming session as well. Take a sip of coffee. Well, my goal today is to get 3,000. I don't know if I'll be able to get that exact amount during these sprints, but I want to try to get at least 500 during this next sprint to put me at 2,000. Plotting. Yes, I feel that. Like I said, that was me yesterday. Outlined 2 more chapters, up to 7 now. This is great. Also, I'd like to highlight some of what people were mentioning when we were doing our sprint about their characters. I did put them on the screen, but just in case you didn't see. Lee Chelsea says her main character is a tarot reader who doesn't know who she really is, and when she says that, she means she doesn't know the power she holds. Her whole life has been a lie, and now everything is starting to unravel. We love a good full circle learning who you are moment. Main character is gay mage warrior in the sorcerer wing of the English army in the early 1400s. In a relationship with one of his friends from mage school. We love it. And that he's planning a coup against the commander. Chelsea says she's trying to find out where she really comes from and why. I love getting all of this. You've got this. Thank you. We all have it. We will all accomplish our goals. Let's see. Did some plotting this round. I love it. A little more writing that time. Got distracted. Moved to the next scene. That's so great. So it sounds like I have a lot of plotters on this stream. Are any of you pantsers? Do any of you just sit down, create your document, and start writing and let the story flow for you? Or is everybody here a plotter? I myself am a pretty big plotter. I have a whole book Bible plus an outline that I prepare for everything I write, even short stories. So Girls of Might and Magic and Kindred Kingdoms are short story anthologies that I have a short story in. And I even wrote book Bibles and outlines for those short stories. So let me know, plotter or pantser. And if you don't know, a pantser is where you just start writing, flying by the seat of your pants. Law says, me, such a pantser, it's almost detrimental. Listen, I feel you, because I feel like sometimes I'm the opposite, where I'm such a plotter that it can be detrimental. Like if the story veers off course, I will go in and want to update the outline instead of just going with the flow and making sure that the new stuff still makes sense with the overarching story. So I have had to go through and get to the nitty-gritty and, like, outline it chapter by chapter after already outlining. So I definitely feel you on being chronically a plotter or a pantser. Let's see here. Also, we are, like I said, going to be doing 2 more sprints. I'm gonna start us up in at 5 past the hour. See, a SE is a planter. Depends on the novel, what you want. That makes sense. A pantser nowadays, a plot to go with the flow overall idea. I love that. Also a planter. Lots of planters here. We love it. Yeah, I would like to get to be a planter, if I'm being honest. As much as I love outlining and book bibling, I think I want to do all that prep work and then just let the flow of the story take over, and just to make sure that it follows, like I said, the overarching goal of the story. But see, do overall plot line and then outline chapter by chapter. We love this. Same plot, open to updating the outline. Planner here, like to know where I need to go. I'm pantsing this novel. I'm very much regretting pantsing my first sequel. You know, I feel you. Sequels are extremely hard to write. I think whether you plant, pants, or plot it, it can be just a difficult book to write for a variety of reasons. Hopefully you can make it work. Let's see, you have to head out soon, but this is fun. Thanks for hosting. Good luck with the rest of the sprint, y'all. Thanks a lot. See you soon on Ash's sprints or Chelsea's or mine if you come back on Friday. Hope you have a great rest of the day. And to everybody, this is your 2-minute, I guess, I don't want to say warning, but we'll be starting back up again in 2 minutes. I will be putting 30 minutes on the clock. And yeah, so if you need to stand up and stretch, look away from your computer, get some water, go to the bathroom, now is the opportunity. I think I will probably end up having, at the very least, the first half of the chapter done by the end of the day today, which will be great. But I want to try to see just how much more I can get beyond the 3,000 words. I always want to try to take advantage of that momentum of when I just really feel in the flow and in the moment, because I know that there's going to be days when I'm probably not going to feel it, and so I'd rather front load and take advantage of the passion. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to start us up in another minute or so, back up with our sprints. And again, to those of you joining, this is part of the March Madness sprints that we're doing this week and next week. I'm doing this in conjunction with Chelsea at Rain and Melanin and Ash at Ash Writes Lots. You can find their info in the description below, as well as the times that they will be sprinting this week and next week. So I am excited to get back into this story. My characters are about to head to the disco. I personally love disco music, so this is very much up my alley. And I am just counting down the seconds until I put this timer on and we all start doing stuff. Here we are. It is 5 past the hour wherever you are, so I'm going to put the 30 minutes on the clock and then turn the music back up. So we will meet back at 35 past the hour. So happy sprinting, everybody. Okay, everybody, that was the end of that sprint. Let me know how y'all did. I got 599 words this time, which puts my total word count today at 2,144 so far. So I'm excited about it. We will do one more sprint. I think I want to keep this at 20 minutes if you guys are down, or we can just end it here. Let me know. I can also go a little bit past the 5 o'clock mark. But y'all just let me know if we want to do one more sprint or have this be the last one, because it is 36 past the hour. And let me know how y'all did on this last sprint. Like I said, I'm pretty excited. My word count goal is 3,000. I feel like I'm going to hit that today, no problem. Might even go a little bit past that. But after this, I plan to go take a walk. It is too nice outside to be sitting inside all day. But also, I did quite a bit of Googling as I was sprinting, trying to figure out subway schedules in Central Park and Harlem and all of these different locations in New York, because that's where this book initially is set. 433, happy to keep going. 250 words, that's great. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I will start us up in 3 minutes at 40 past the hour, and we'll just do a quick 20-minute sprint, regroup for a couple minutes after that, and then call it. I'm absolutely down to do one more. As I said, let me know how y'all have been doing during the sprint. 3 minutes, get some hydration, stand up and stretch, get a snack, all of that. Yes, I think 20 minutes is definitely going to be good to put on the clock. A speed round, if you will. Yeah, really excited. And if you enjoyed these sprints, as I mentioned, you can check the schedule in the description to find out when the other sprints are. You can reconnect with me on Friday and next week. And I honestly think I might continue with these sprints beyond the March Madness, probably just once a week, I think. But I would definitely have been enjoying these for keeping me consistent. So let me know, y'all, what you think about continuing the sprints beyond March Madness for me. Are you going to be writing more later? I won't be doing any more sprints later, but I will probably be writing throughout most of today. 652 sprints, that's great. 476 on that one, love that. Have to head out. Thank you, Ash. See you later. So enjoyed the two. Love to continue beyond March Madness. Yeah, so I will probably be continuing that. Next Friday, I will let y'all know what my sprinting schedule will be. So if you want to hear that, then come back. Keep checking out these sprints with me. Okay, so let me adjust our timer and get it for 20 minutes. See, 306 words, that's great. Yes, sprints are definitely a good way to hold yourself accountable. I absolutely agree. Honestly, they've kind of been how I wrote in the House of Transcendence. I basically did a ton of sprints on my own and with Chelsea and other author friends. So it is 40 past the hour. Sprint on Wednesday night. Friends of channels here and evenings usually each night. We love that. Let me know. I'd love to catch a sprint. But it is 40 past the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and put 20 minutes on the clock for us. And this will be our final sprint, everybody. So push as much as you can with whatever you're working on, and we will come back at the top of the hour. So happy sprinting. Okay, everybody, that was the end of our very last sprint for today. Let me know how you did. I got 518 words that time, so my total word count goal my total word count for today is 2,662 words. I am so happy. This has been a really productive sprint for me. Let's see. Author JC Carpenter says, I went down a Pinterest rabbit hole. Listen, that was me yesterday too. I love going down Pinterest rabbit holes. They really help me when I'm drafting my book. Do you have a separate Pinterest board for your work in progress? Let me know if you do. 577, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Cameo, thank you. We'll give it a couple more minutes before I wrap things up. Congratulations on your workout. Thank you. I will continue writing a little bit later, but I'm definitely going to be taking a break because I have been sitting for quite a while. Yeah, let me know how you did during this sprint. Yes, boards for each character world building. I love that. We love a good Pinterest board. I love people's aesthetics. As I mentioned, thank you all for tuning in today. I will be back on Friday at the same time, so 11 a.m. PST to 2 p.m. PST, 11 a.m. to 2, or 2 to 5 if you're on the East Coast. And we will be sprinting. And if you want to catch the other sprints for this March Madness sprints, you can find them in the description below. Yes, I have a Pinterest board for all my projects. I love making them. It helps so much. I firmly believe that Pinterest boards are so great and instrumental for if you're writing anything. They definitely help me get into the mood when I feel like I need a little extra motivation. So thank you all for tuning in today. I hope that you found these to be productive and that you got some writing in, or whatever it is you were working on, that you were able to make some progress. As I mentioned, I will be back Friday, and I will probably see y'all on some of the other streams, either Chelsea's or Ash's, today, tomorrow, in the meantime and in between time. I hope you'll have a great rest of your day/evening, and I will catch y'all later. And if you want to follow me on social to just keep up with me in this book, in and around these sprints, you can find all of those links in the description below. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.